Okay, today we are going to look at case when conditional branching. So let me just uh, give you a scenario. Let's say like you want to spell numbers from 1 to 5. Let's say the user enters a number, say 1, and then you should put out 1, O-N-E, right? And 2, if the user enters, you must put TWO, like shown over here, right? Okay. So how to do it? Like, okay, one thing is like you can use the if loop. Okay, if you could do it like this. Okay, just let me just. Okay, this is the program over here. I've just typed the program over here, but you could do it something like this. Spell equal to 1. Um, if okay, over here we are getting the number as a, right? Okay, if a double equal to 1, right? So, that's one method of using if. Another thing is you can use a thing called case when. Okay, so this is how case when looks. Okay, and let's execute the program and let's see what we get as output, right? So I'll just execute it. Ruby case when .rb, enter a number. I just enter 4 and it says the number you entered is 4, right? Let's try some other stuff like 3, the number you entered is 3. Okay, 5, the number you entered is 5. Okay, and if I enter another number like 23 or something, that's it, it says nothing, right? Okay, so let me just go through this program and tell you how it works. So yeah, this is the print statement, right? So it asked me to enter any number from 1 to 5, and we just get this number using getters. And since we are getting it from the terminal, it'll usually be string. So we are converting it to integer using this 2i and storing it into a. And spell is a variable that's going to store whatever however it's going to be spelled. It's going to store this 1, 2, or 3, or whatever, like it depends on the condition, right? Okay, and we just put string.new. String.new means it's equivalent to empty string. We can also put it like this, right? Okay, if string.new is confusing because this dot new and all, like we'll be visiting when we are looking at classes and objects. Okay, so don't worry if you don't know about it, right? Okay, so we can also put it like an empty string, so nothing is there, right? So nothing is there in spell. Okay, like it's just an empty string, right? And okay, then we just see what is in a, right? When a is 1, we just assign the spell as 1, and when it's 2, we just assign it as 2, and 3, 4, and when there is nothing, we just assign it to a thing called nil. Nil is a special what to say value in Ruby that means nothing. Nothing is there, right? Okay, there should be something to represent nothing in programming, so we use nil for that. Okay, that is, of course, it's called as nil. Okay, and over here, we have just given a condition if statement over here. Look, if it's nil, nothing will get printed, right? So look, I've put 23 over here, and as output I got nothing, because if nothing if it's nothing, there's no need to print anything, right? So that's the logic behind this program. Of course, like while I was writing my book, I wasn't so good at Ruby. So whenever you do Ruby programming, okay, you make sure that okay, you leave proper spaces. Before this, there was no space between this uh, closing quotes and this plus and the spell. Okay, so don't be like that, right? I had no guide to teach me Ruby, but now you have somebody, right? So try to be as professional as possible even when you're learning, right? Okay, so it just prints okay, the number you have entered is spell, and that's it. Like if spell is present, yeah, it prints out this. Okay, so that's it. That is case when. Okay, so do try it out. So uh, only if you try more and more you'll become better in programming, so do try it out. Anyway, let me just run this program once again to assure you okay everything is okay, right? And let me just enter 2. Okay, the number you entered is 2, right? Okay, so that's how it is. Anyway, bye.